Hello, and hopefully welcome back to the White House kitchen where it looks like all the appliances exploded in here. So what you won't see today, first, I'm your weird friend. Captions are auto-generated. I say weird stuff, but I don't always say it. The captions say that I say. This is sous vide chicken that is completely unseasoned. So sous vide just means it's basically cooked at a consistent or constant water temperature, almost like boiled, but in like a bag. Okay, we're gonna put this in our food processor. I'm one-handed, the one-handed bandit, just kidding, because I got chicken goose on me. And I'm just gonna cut it into a few chunks after I slide a little bit and try not to cut this blade, and throw it in there with some Tex-Mex seasoning and some of our favorite, my favorite, I say our, it's mine, my favorite Taco Bell seasoning. I gotta rinse. Well, I say I gotta rinse. Let's put this in there and then rinse our hand because we're not touching it again. So I need fast and easy today. Fast and easy just means I'm gonna heat this up in a skillet to a medium-ish heat. Y'all, the sous vide chicken breast is very tender and not dry, which is why I'm just gonna kind of heat it up in a skillet. I've had so many dry chicken breast in my life that sous vide is the way to go. You can also season it while you sous vide. I'm over at the sink, just rinsing these hands again and again and again. Okay, so we got our chicken in there, and I'm not doing any major measuring. I just want to somewhat get the stuff incorporated, and I don't want to do it by hand. So we're going to pour some mild sauce in here. You could use enchilada, you could use salsa, whatever floats your boat. I'm just going to top. I really waffled back and forth on what we were going to have because in my heart of hearts, I want fast and easy because I got some things I need to do. This is about a teaspoon. That's good enough. Fast and easy wins today, so it's going to be nachos because I got tons of stuff I need to still get done. So we're doing nachos because I can put this here in this blender, and instead of cooking all the quesadillas together, because that was the other option that we've been recently doing because I like them and they're fast and easy. Give me another knife. Okay. Let's throw this in here too so I know where they're at when I go to sheath them again after they're clean. Anyway, I like to shizzle drizzle this on my nachos, but I can quickly pulse this and get that ready and in a little pan just to warm up while this is cooking. And when I say while this is cooking, y'all, I 100% love the cooking blender. I make sauce with it all the time. I will hit the sauce button. I'll show you really quickly what I do if you're new here and you haven't seen me do this before. I like to do, it's like a 2-to-1 ratio? No, a 3-to-1 ratio-ish. So if I do 6 ounces of this white creamy cheese, which are just the off-brand singles, white, like American, white American, I believe is the name of the cheese. We're talking about cheese. Okay, and it's on ounces now, so it's just measuring it out. So if I usually do 6-ish, then I'm going to do a couple of ounces of a flavored cheese. And by flavored, I mean cheddar, roasted garlic cheddar, there's like this white cheese I get from an American made store here that's like a ranch green onion that's really good, has a great flavor. I do plain cheddar. The roasted garlic cheddar is delicious. You could do pepper jack if you're a spicy person. While I might be a little spicy sometimes in personality, I don't like spicy flavors because I feel like my food should not hurt me. Okay, we've got 5.26. We're just going to round it up because I'm really just doing basic cheddar. And what I forgot to get was our 3 onion seasoning. So when I don't really have a lot of flavor going in here, sometimes I'll throw garlic rub in there, but I almost always use our 3 onion seasoning in my cheese sauciness. So there's no extra additives as far as I'm not adding flour, no real thickeners. We're doing cheese and milk. And then whatever you want to flavor it with. I'm only cutting these into smaller chunks so that it goes a little faster. Let me tear that out. Okay, 5.26. We need a couple of ounces of this. And then I typically do about half of the weight of what my total would be. So if we're shooting for 7-ish, that's 1.62. That's probably right around 7 ounces. It's close enough for me. I'm going to do 3.5 to 4 ounces of milk to make it pourable. I think I forgot to clear it out. Don't get me lying. Now we're just winging it, y'all. We're going to do, I think I need a little more. Splash more. Best or worst case, you got to add a little bit more cheese and stir it in. Make sure you could shred that so that it melts a little easier and faster. So all I'll do is put this on this here cooking blender. I think it's plugged in. Power. Yep, it's plugged in. Find my lid, throw it on, and I'm gonna hit this on sauce. But I'll probably turn it on sauce about the time I'm putting that in a skillet. I use this scale every single day to measure the stuffs. We always have a word for our lives, just meaning that, where's my Ziploc? Because I did not put this in one of our reusable bags. Bad kitty. Using it for chicken. I got a few of them. Anyway, I'll get all that back in the fridge. Let's move it out the way. We'll move this out the way, and then hopefully I'll remember to grab a picture. Y'all, I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. Over here. So we have a pulse button and an on button. The on button just means it's going to keep going, and you can hit the pulse button or the on button to stop it. We're going to do pulse real quick for our chicken. Let's glue it down. It's got some sticky cups on it. We're just, so it goes up and down. The blade does. You can see it, hopefully. Okay. I don't want it to be too small. So we will just warm this up and top our nachos with it and some tomatoes, and I'll cut up some green onions if they're any good. And what else do I put on there? Sour cream, and then I like to faux shizzle drizzle this on here. That's pretty much it for tonight's dinner, but I do want to tell you, hopefully tomorrow night when I have more time, we got some dough. I'm going to throw this in the fridge. Hopefully it doesn't like double or do anything crazy. I'm going to throw that in the fridge, and we're going to use a fun new tool to roll out and do some things with it tomorrow, which it's just a pita dough. It's a sourdough pita dough, but you could do regular pita dough if you want to. I'm going to throw this in the fridge. Tonight's word for the live, so just message me, and there's a link in the description. Or you can go to my profile and hit message on Facebook. Message me the word nacho, and that will enter you into this month's giveaway. This month being relative to whenever you message me. So if you message me in a couple months because you caught the replay, I'm just going to pull this off with the lid on it so that the blade just stays. If you message me next month because you're not catching it live, or it happens to be another month, that's totally cool. I love it. Thank you for being here. Just message me the word nacho, and that will enter you into this month's giveaway, this month being relative to whenever you message me that. I just put the words y'all send and your name in a spreadsheet and do a drawing every single month. This is like the perfect size to get down in here. Now, I usually get rid of, we're going to get rid of the blade, of course, before I go scraping the bottom. Get me a little seasoning here on top. And I'm just going to warm this up, and then it'll go on with our hot cheese and our toppings. It's going to be delicious. And more of a drizzle of my mild sauce, but he likes hot sauce, and we have packets. I don't want to use all, he likes fire. I want to use all my mild because it's mine. No, I do share, but I feel like I'm running a little bit low, so I need to run to the stove. Okay, I'm going to get all my stuffs in the fridge. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow for our pita fun. Hopefully, I have some ideas on like chips and actual pitas to cook or to make with, I don't even know what we're going to eat with it yet. But we're going to have some pita goodness. I think pita, we should have a dip. Oh, I should make some chips or sticks for some dip with our French onion or whatever you want to dip it in. And then I always like to make cheese sauce. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to get her done. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can tune into stories to probably see an update today or watch for reels in the future. I love you guys. Thanks so much for being